Fans across the world are mourning the sudden loss of pop icon George Michael. Channel 2's Sarah Donchie is joining us now to show us how they are honoring his legacy. Sarah?
Lauren, the last 24 hours have really shown just how many fans George Michael has all over the world. People have been sending their condolences on social media and also honoring him in person outside his home. Flowers, candles, tears, and recollections of how his songs touched their lives. Mementos left by fans now fill the doorstep of the home in North London where George Michael lived, along with a memorial at the residence in nearby Goring where Michael died suddenly Sunday.
I know that 2016 has been a bad year, but I know very sad for a lot of artists, but it was George Michael that got me.
Absolutely devastated. As a sort of teen growing up, you know, idolised him. I'm just absolutely devastated.
Michael's unexpected passing on Christmas Day at only 53 years old has left fans worldwide in disbelief.
I can't believe I'm standing here now today. I really cannot believe that I'm standing here and George has passed away.
He's young to die, 53, isn't it? It's very young in a way. So it feels like his life force has been cut short.
At the local pub in Goring, where Michael was known as a regular, neighbors and fans offered a final toast.
He was a very private person, and the village respected that. And we felt that was, you know, we were very proud to have had him as our resident.
He has Christmas most years in Goring, and you know his presence because all his house is lit up. He puts some beautiful trees, are all lit with their Christmas decorations.
Many of those visiting the memorial say Michael's music was central to the soundtrack of their lives.
He was a songbook to the good times, the bad times, and he's brought me here today just to say thank you, George, for the music.
His manager says Michael passed peacefully in his sleep. Funeral arrangements for Michael have not yet been announced. Bill and Lauren?
All right, Sarah, thanks a lot. During Sarah's report, we were asking you to share your favorite George Michael song in our Click to Vote poll.
And by the way, we had about 11,000 votes. Here is how it's stacking up right now. 54% said that they prefer the song Careless Whisper, but that was their favorite one of his.
Good choice. Another record-setting day. Can winter possibly return sometime before this year ends?
Gonna have to make it quick because there's not that many days left.
Right, we're running out here, aren't we? At this, you know, I feel like Oprah. I'm like, you get a record, you get a record, you get a record. I mean, everybody today sitting well above where we should be, mid-low 60s, and look at this, 84 at Intercontinental. Kind of smashes the one from, yep, that's right, last year. You know it was warm then. Hobby, same thing last year's, and then of course Galveston. So we're even warmer than we were last year. We were talking about the warmest all-time Christmas ever at about 83. 77 up in Conroe right now. There's the three hot spots. Pretty much everybody a hot spot that continues to see this sort of late summer, early fall sizzle in the middle and end of December. One of the reasons why those winds out of the southeast are really pumping right out of the Gulf. We've got a few light scattered showers. These have been falling apart. Most of it's been off to the northwest, but we'll keep a watch on it. A weak front slowly trying to nose southward. I don't think it's going to get too far, though. And in fact, we're going to keep those temperatures and some fog in play overnight tonight. I'll show you where it might be the thickest and if we actually can see winter try to make a return before the end of 2016. It's coming up.
All right, Justin, thank you. Houston Texans fans celebrating another postseason appearance for the team after a Christmas Eve win.
Here's how it stacks up right now. The Texans could end up playing the Raiders, Chiefs, or the Dolphins in the wild card round. Channel 2's Randy McElvoy is joining us now. The team's head coach, Bill O'Brien, talked to reporters today. A happy day after Christmas for him.
You know what, Bill O'Brien? You never know what mood he's going to be in. Good mood today. That happens when you're a playoff football team. Good news for the Texans. The road to the playoffs in the NFL is not an easy one. Only 6 teams earned that invitation in each conference. Texans will be there, but as O'Brien put it today, still some unfinished business left this weekend.
Yeah, he'll start against the Titans.
So with his quarterback in place, it's time now to prepare for the postseason. For Tom Savage, O'Brien says protecting the football is the priority.
Knock on wood. That's the big thing. I mean, we have to continue to have 100% ball security. You know, that's going to be the key going forward, especially in this time of the year and in the playoffs. I mean, you have to have 100% ball security. You're not going to win if you turn the ball over, and Tom's done a decent job.
The Texans are the AFC South champions for a second straight year, but entering the postseason with momentum is important. Today, O'Brien was clear his starters will play Sunday, and he wants to win as they go after number 10.
We got a chance to win 10 games. You know, I don't know how many double-digit win seasons the Texans have had, but I think that's important.
Yes, indeed. O'Brien added today his coaching staff will begin looking at those potential playoff opponents. As Lauren mentioned, Chiefs, Dolphins, Raiders all in the mix right now, but the emphasis is on the Tennessee Titans and winning in Nashville coming up on Sunday. The 10th win would be great. They've only won 10 or more twice in franchise history, so a chance to equal that coming up this weekend. A little momentum going in the postseason.
All the more reason for the fans to be excited.
Oh, they're
they really are.
And they get a home game.
Yeah. And they're racing in the stores right now to pick up those AFC South Championship T-shirts. They went on sale today. Those shirts will cost anywhere from about $24 to $35. Huge grand opening just in time for the Super Bowl.
We'll take you live to the new luxury hotel opening downtown and reveal the feature that makes it extra special.
And special delivery when the store couldn't show up. This state trooper did show up and saved the day for one family.
The first here is what's ahead on NBC Nightly News.
Tonight, we're tracking the weather for that post-Christmas rush. Rough conditions already complicating the trip home in some places. And one woman's incredible survival story in her own words after hiking 26 miles in the snow to save her stranded family. Also tonight, new fallout in the escalating showdown between the U.S. and Israel. Why the Israeli ambassador is calling one of the president's top aides an expert in fiction. And inspiring America, how one man is going the extra mile, literally, to make it a special holiday for so many others. It's all ahead on Nightly News.
You're watching Channel 2, Houston's home for news.
And we've got another holiday week leading up to the new year, so there is no traffic out there. Look at this, from downtown to Katy, only 27 minutes, 11 minutes all the way down to Pearland from downtown. So just easy breezy out there on the freeways right now.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Well, a Connecticut state trooper found himself making a delivery on Christmas Eve when a mother went into labor on the way to the hospital.
Yeah, troopers say the mother was being driven to the hospital by her brother, but the baby just wouldn't wait until they got there. Trooper First Class Gregory Capps, who's also an EMT, thank goodness, got to the scene, and with his help, the mother gave birth to a healthy 6-pound, 2-ounce baby right there in the parked car. Trooper holding the baby there. Both mother and baby doing very well, thanks to that trooper. Aww. And a police officer in South Carolina makes good on his promise to buy a young man a special Christmas gift if he improved his grades. Officer Glenn Bond met Ashante in the fall. The officer noticed the boy was riding a worn-out skateboard. After talking with Ashante's mom, Officer Bond told him that he would buy this boy a new skateboard for Christmas if he pulled up his grades and kept up good behavior. As promised, Officer Bond showed up Christmas morning with the brand new skateboard and helped Ashante put it together to boot. It's a big day in downtown Houston as we get closer to Super Bowl 51. The city's newest luxury hotel has opened its doors.
Right now, Mayor Sylvester Turner is at the new Marriott Marquis Houston to help celebrate with a special event dedicating the hotel's rooftop Texas-shaped lazy river. Can't wait to see that. Channel 2's Jonathan Martinez is live downtown tonight. So, Jonathan, this is quite a grand opening.
Yes, it is. You know, there's been months of anticipation, and tonight is the night as the new jewel of downtown Houston is set to open in just a matter of hours. In fact, I step out of the way and you can see some of the fun that folks are already having out here. Several city leaders are expected to be here, including the mayor, to help open the doors to the brand new Marriott Marquis Houston. In fact, the mayor will actually flip the switch on one of the main features of the brand new property, the eye-catching Texas-shaped lazy river here on the rooftop. It is a one-of-a-kind water attraction and is said to be the world's largest Texas-shaped rooftop lazy river. As for the property itself, the hotel has 1,000 rooms, 40 suites, several restaurants, bars, and plenty more. Of course, the opening of this brand new Marriott is just in time for the Super Bowl. That'll be happening in February. So plenty of excitement building for that. In fact, we caught up with a couple of folks just a short time ago who dropped by to check out the new digs.
I think it's out of this world. It's really nice, and we're in the middle of a tour here, and we had lunch down there, which was great.
We're enjoying this here, and we're looking forward to coming and staying here. We're already thinking of how we can come over here for the Super Bowl, you know, and part of the family stay over here. We can still book something now.
So that lighting ceremony will be taking place at around 6:15, we're told, and we, of course, will be down here, hopefully, to bring it for you live. For now, we are reporting live from downtown Houston. I'm Jonathan Martinez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
All right, Jonathan, thanks. The day after Christmas, and people in a swimming pool on top of a hotel in downtown Houston.
Well, I was just about to say, is that pool heated, you think? Maybe it doesn't need to be.
I don't think you need to at this point. I already talked to some of our executive producers. I was like, I think I should do the weather from there tomorrow night. You know, just kind of the
good idea.
Let's hope they buy that.
I'll go with you. I'll produce your segment.
I know. We might as well. Now, Now, interestingly enough, if you were watching that shot, you could see our downtown camera here from our Avenida Houston camera. We're right near that brand new opening, the Marriott, as well. We're going to have so many just amazing shots to be able to show you over the next month as we get ready for Super Bowl 51. It's going to be awesome, 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 so you don't want to miss it. Otherwise, as we've been talking about, it has been warm out there. It is still 79 degrees in Katy, 77 at both Bush and Hobby. All of the major airports, Bush, Hobby, down to Galveston, boom, boom, boom. All three hit new record highs today. 84 was the actual temperature earlier this afternoon up on the north side there. We're still at 80 in Tomball. We've got 78 out in Columbus, 76 in Cleveland, 79 in Huntsville. Now, the one caveat to that is that this is what it's looked like in Galveston most of the day. Pea soup fog out there, more like London versus the seawall, and we're likely going to be looking at that sea fog moving inland late tonight again. So visibility about a half mile down there now. So give yourself some extra time. Certainly a lot of folks heading back to work early tomorrow. I think fog may be an issue for a couple of hours. Meanwhile, we've also got our front right outside of Waco. That's where we're seeing a lot of activity. A few scattered thunderstorms. South of that, though, not much. And it's a very weak front, too. There's not much to it. One of the reasons why that is look where the storm system is. It's way up here in Ottawa and Quebec. So as it stretches all the way across the eastern and middle part of the country, it kind of loses a lot of its luster, so to speak. And there's just not a lot of moisture, a lot of push back in behind that. And so, unfortunately, it's going to stall out. Now, one of the reasons why that's important for us is because right now the winds are all out of the south, right? One of the reasons why we're so warm today. All the cold air is bottled up to the north. So watch what happens over the next couple of days as we see that front try to head south. It gets right about, let's say, about I-10 and just sort of stalls out. And unfortunately, that keeps all of the really nice, cooler, wintry weather to the north of us here, and it keeps us in the muck, at least through most of the rest of this week. So let's take it a little tighter as we go in towards tonight. If you're headed out to some Christmas return shopping,